Speaking of which, the Vikings starting their training camp. You've seen a lot of clips out of there, and they play an actual game Thursday, Saturday.
3 p.m. taking on the Texans. Preseason still, but hey, JJ McCarthy's playing.
And I like that. Obviously, he's not going to play the whole game or anything, but I think, especially coming out of last year when he hurt his meniscus in that preseason game, I think you got to build confidence in an actual game. Like, even if it doesn't count,
Mm.
like, you still got to build the confidence of having a crowd around him, playing against a defense against him, not wearing the same colors as your guys, not wearing that red jersey, getting hit by the defense. Like I don't want to see too much out of him, but I want to see something out of him.
Yeah, I'd love to see, a quarter, maybe a couple drives, get a chance to see him kind of, obviously take a hit because that's just going to happen. But, let it loose a little bit. Let him spin it a little bit and throw the ball around.
Yeah, I think I just want to see some confidence out of JJ. I don't really care if he maybe forces it a little too much. Like I want to see confidence out of him. I don't want him to be timid. I'd rather say whoa than giddy up.
Hmm.
We're not going to see the best of Kevin O'Connell, obviously, but
Right.
and we're not going to see the best out of that D'Amico Ryan's defense either. So it's hopefully
Hmm.
you can see it pretty well and have confidence in where he's throwing the football.
Hmm. Yeah, so speaking of quarterback, this past offseason, the Vikings ended up making a trade during the draft and ended up acquiring Sam Howell. Doesn't sound like he's lighting the world on fire by any means as of right now. And there's rumors that Minnesota Golden Gopher undrafted rookie Max Brosmer is very much in the contention for QB2 right now. No offense to Max. I loved him as a Gopher quarterback. It's just I don't think he's an NFL quarterback. And I think the Vikings will be carrying three quarterbacks majority of this season. JJ probably Howell's going to be one of them, and Brosmer here. It'll be interesting to see. Is Brosmer ready to be QB2? I don't know. Sounds like he's been playing better than Howell. He's been taking a lot of reps with the twos. I mean, that's to be determined. We'll find out a lot on Saturday here after JJ gets his reps.
Yeah, for sure. It speaks to the benefit of running a pro style offense at the Gophers last year. I think it allowed him to be put in a better spot this year. Sam Howell on the Kevin O'Connell quarterback rehabilitation program. It doesn't sound like it's going that well for him.
Mm,
Now it's maybe different for JJ not having a Sam Darnold in that room. Like Sam Howell can only do so much. Like he's still young. This is only his third season in the league. It's not like he has a Joe Flacco and Alex Smith, one of
mm,
those guys to show how to be an NFL quarterback. Now, granted, it's his second year and he had Sam Darnold last year, so
He also has Josh McCown as his quarterback coach, so that should definitely help.
right, exactly. I mean, hopefully we don't have to find out who the backup is or the third string is when it comes time for games to actually matter.
Mhm.
I want to see JJ out there for all the meaningful reps.
Wide receiver two has been coming up in conversation right now. Obviously, Jordan Addison helped you out 3 games to start the season just due to some off the field troubles with getting a DUI and everything. So that's kind of opening up right now. And Jalen Nailor's in the mix. I haven't really looked a whole lot into it, but that would be an exciting name to see. Potentially get more reps here. And
I think the Vikings kind of lucked out with it only being 3 games.
Mhm.
And I think it's not the worst thing ever because it allows the Vikings just to have more rapport with more guys.
Mhm.
Jordan Addison can be at training camp right now. Like he's still developing with JJ McCarthy. He just won't be in the building for those 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Now will be who will step up when those games matter will be the determining factor. And I think I'm excited to see who's willing to step up.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing is Addison and JJ McCarthy have really been had a lot of chemistry, which sucks. We're gonna have to wait to see what happens with him. Weeks, but sounds like those two have been playing really well together. This is just another opportunity for someone like Rondale Moore to make a name. Ty Felton, the rookie this year out of Maryland, and I compare a lot to Stephon Diggs to be completely honest. He was a highly rated recruit coming out of high school, went to Maryland. Obviously, he didn't get recognized a whole lot in college just because Maryland, let's be honest, they had a bad team, but he was a playmaker there. I'm looking forward to seeing him get his opportunity. Yeah, kind of remind me of Diggs in a way. I mean, obviously because they're both Maryland guys. Yeah, a bit smaller as a prospect, but he's a playmaker. Yeah, so I'm
Small,
looking.
fast guys, I think is something the Vikings need.
Mhm.
Yeah, like those burners. Like Jefferson's an elite route runner, great hands. Not really a burner though.
Mm.
Addison kind of in that same mold, so it'll be interesting if you have the more skillful guys like a Rondale Moore, like a Ty Felton, can incorporate more into that offense.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, JJ and maybe Ty Felton making a few connections on Saturday. And, we might even see more Felton throughout the rest of the game with the backup quarterback to see what he can do more. I've been big on Rondale Moore this entire offseason, so I'm looking to see what he can do with this Vikings offense. I mean, we obviously know what he did in college, but college and pros are very clearly different. I'm excited to see him play as well.
Yeah, I think the Vikings are going to be in a good spot for that opener against the Bears come
Mm.
September. And it's just a good opportunity now to build up to that and beyond.
And I'm going to correct you there. It is at Chicago. The Vikings always seem to struggle at Soldier Field. Definitely a not an ideal first start for JJ McCarthy in the National Football League.
In front of the bright lights, in front of everybody, that opening Monday night game. So it's going to be a fun one. It's hopefully the Vikings can rise to that occasion when the time comes.
Yeah, you got anything on the defensive side of the ball here? Ivan Pace is, I mean, him and Blake Cashman are going to be the staples of that defense again. I mean, we really found a good one in Ivan Pace, I think, undrafted, since out of Cincinnati, really played well. He needs to keep that progress up. And obviously, Josh Metellus.
The Vikings defense will be in good hands. Like obviously, I'm a little fearful of that secondary,
Mhm.
but we have one of the best front sevens in football, in my humble opinion.
And we got
Yep.
to get Brian Flores calling the shots too on defense. So,
Guys who are familiar with that system, guys who can get after the passer. So hopefully they can get to it before they can expose our secondary.